playing tonight from historic Michie Stadium on the banks of the Hudson River. We start with top-seeded defending tournament champion Army for its first tourney title since '09 against second-seeded Bill Barnes in the goal. Sportsnet against Loyola in Baltimore. Big game again for an All-American accolade again this year. Goes head-to-head with Matthew Fritz. Face-off dot to begin the game here. Semifinal Friday is underway from sunny Michie Stadium in West Point, and a stick is broken already. Tops of the Patriot League, 13.4 goals per game. Here's Fellows, controls that X here. And our first half-field settled possession of the semis. Fellows for BU. Cates controlling near side GLE. Shot clock dwindles. First BU possession here, settled in the half field. Cates a fancy over-the-shoulder pass, and the shot.
They've been fantastic defensively.
Here's Sposito, offensive end. Bailey O'Connor out for the year. And the injury will not return. So Plunkett operates about 15 yards in front of the cage. A bouncer, got the pipe. Niederinghaus, one of the team captains, two-year captain for Ryan Poley at BU. Been a big offensive star. Skip pass. That shot, it stopped. Lunging. Chalfont, Pennsylvania, near State College. EMO ace for them. Burek passing this time for Fellows.
Yeah, they're shutting Morin right now. You can see the bottom right portion of your screen there.
It's Malley score. Ace we told you about has the icebreaker on semifinal Friday.
Chess match here. They shut off Morin, so it becomes 4-on-3. You're right. Mel is their EMO.
On the line here for Army, hosting for the first time since 2010.
That first meeting, 10-man ride, a big aspect of the game. Army's fail clears, another pipe.
It's Burek this time on the left. Defense for Army has been a big story. Joe Barisi told us, of course, the clearing game is so critical against the 10-man ride. Struggled against BU in the first game. Fellows, open Fellows. Score! Lefty shot, make it 2-0 Army. Fast break Lacrosse.
24 Army Lacrosse. It's up and down. It's fast-paced. Fournier right at
play here on the early game. Not an easy draw for the Terriers.
Hotel logistics, I hear.
Here's Bork. Righty shot stopped. Loose rebound in front. First quarter.
Yeah, I like watching this Army offense this year too. Justin Ward, their offensive coordinator, has done a fantastic job. He's given this group principles, but not necessarily set plays.
Shot, score. Selu, the trank from deep. It's another for Army, and the Cadets continue a great.
This is the ball movement BU needs to replicate on their end because it forces rotations. You got two to game in the Dome, but Dave, the reality for the Patriot League, it's a one-bid league this year based off of most metrics when you look at the bracket, and that means despite the success, Army's got to win on Sunday to get into the tournament.
So quick stick tally and a response for BU.
Decisions for Army, and you see Mazer goes, second slide is late. Also attacking early in the shot clock. Don't let Army settle in.
Both. It's hard enough with academics and the military commitment here. Esposito handles in the offensive end to play one sport, not two. Not a lot of heat on the show.
My stylist on that.
There's Corcoran, far side GLE controls. BU in the back 15. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Trying to make this a one-goal game and show some life. Pipe with a big blast. Side comes, somebody's open. Past the top of the box is Aaron. Miller couldn't find the handle, and it comes away. And there goes the horn and the handle, but the Alto couldn't get to that. GB Fournier recently took the MCATs, the medical preparation exam. Wants to be a doctor one day. Couldn't find a clean handle either. A pump fake, a shot. That's a score for BU on the move. Continuing his incredible career as a Terrier. And the
first goal for BU, early offense now in a truly unsettled odds behind you early. And right now it feels like Army's pushing, pressing a little bit, taking shots with low probability. Even Plunkett there, who's so good.
Bork shoots, he scores! A big rip. Free for BU. Three straight for the Terriers.
And the commonality here, Rhino, it's attacking early in the possession. Whether it was game and Will Coletti, can't waste them with failed clears. And that was the concern for Ryan Poley really all season long. When they've played poorly, they haven't cleared the ball well.
Plunkett stopped. Goal stick save again. Pass for Geekus. It's on the turf. And a chance here for BU. Connor Kemp, the sophomore with the 6-foot pole, almost found the ground ball. Comes instead for Army, and a big rip is just off target. Seeded Terriers, ranked 20th this week. USILA poll. Trying to break through with another win over Army and sweep the Cadets to make the championship game. That'd be something. Bounce shot stopped.
Tommy's only going to get one in based off of the metrics, and I understand that. It's challenging for these teams to schedule high top 5, top 10 majors because they don't really get anything out of quality looks, but it's almost like they're gripping their sticks a little tight. They're shooting too hard. Just put it on Cage. Make Barnes make the save.
Esposito. Here's Morin. Swim move. Shoots. He scores. Their scoreless streak ends. Jacob Morin from Auburn. Your Central New York reference. Has another.
And this is a Central New York play.
Paul Johnson on the field gets a shift here for Army. Overcoming a back injury. Broke his hand in the tournament last year in Boston when scoring a goal late in the championship game. That shot hot. Pilot hung up in the crease. Near breakup. Loose change. Cates. Dives. Stop the crease. But Byrne with a big save. And Mazer and company across the midfield line here for Army. He'll settle in the half field with Burek. Here's a lefty shot, and he scores! And we mean barely.
So slick. I mean, this is a shot through traffic, through a defender, that because...
Goal. Make it 5-3 Cadets.
Pride, knowing that clearing has been an adventure for them all season.
Bork's got a top of the box here. Gates had his 17th of the season in the first half. That shot, good contact made.
That's a great example of it.
Eicher for Esposito. Big part of the Army championship run last year in Boston. Here's a shot. Morin, stop. This Army possession. Fellows, yet another weapon for Army. There's Plunkett. Passing this time for Burek. Swim move. Tight corner stopped.
This year's been a backup for his first 2 years at BU. Stepping up because this game could be out of hand if he didn't make a couple of these saves.
Craig, score. Kimmer from deep. And the Terriers have the first of the second
attempt, and then Cates. Again, early in a possession, unsettled.
Fellini as he released that shot. That was a thunderous check to the right of Byrne. Re-trigger D'Alto, watched by Pilot. D'Alto backs in a lefty. Bouncer, he scores! It's a bounce shot. And Byrne guessed wrong.
Pilot does pretty much all you need to do defensively. Sticking his glove, turns him inside, puts him on the turf, but...
At 5 apiece. Esposito for Plunkett.
And I think Plunkett needs to be more involved as the initiator. He's been quiet.
Quick stick, Eicher. The slam dunk, point blank range, and Army regains the lead.
Wide open, Jackson Eicher. 0 for 8 up to this point. This time, 3.
Fellows and Eicher play catch here. Extra man time for Army. Morin's got one already. Crank, shot, score. It's Abby. The 6-on-5 ace comes through for Army.
All over the place. 5-on-4, so they're shutting off Morin. And Mel just parking on that lefty wing. If penalties continue to be part of this game, I think employing that shut.
Hands free. Fellows couldn't find a clean handle. Neither could Eicher. And it's on the ground and out for BU. Effective defense again for the Terriers. Davis across the midfield line with a big shot. Byrne got enough of that. It's airborne right in front of the crease. Ooh. And then knocked in. Finds it and hammers it home for BU. Brendan Kelly's got
pretty save. You got to knock this down if you're a defenseman. If you can't catch it cleanly, you got to knock it down because what it leads to is Kelly with a heads up.
As BU tries to pull within one again. Tight game so far, all the way through. Tommy Bork trying to make some noise for BU. Been a little quiet so far. Niedringhaus cranks, scores! For Thomas Niedringhaus and Boston University.
He's just so big, and I love his release. Watch how far back he brings his stick. So difficult with both these teams, BU and Army. I mean, this is their best shot. You got probably your deepest, your most experienced team that you're going to have in a number of years. If you're going to make a run, it's got to happen this season.
On a bounce, fellow. Stop. Seconds. Terriers 0 for 1 so far. Man up. We'll have carryover time into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're just going to try and sit on this, but you got to keep possession because if you lose it, then you're facing
the head.
Dave, if I have to ask our producers if 8 in reds on the field because we're so far up here, like that's not something I should be saying. I mean, he's got 86 points coming into this game, Louis Perfetto, and I don't think he's touched the ball.
Shorty matchup with Murphy on him. Keegan Tracy, top short stick defensive midfielder. Watching Niedringhaus, freight train dodge for him. Save. Byrne sends it airborne. Minute. Burek.
No doubt.
Passing. So they're trying to get Freight. With a right hand. Free just enough. Cranks the shot. Stopped again. Barnes trying for his first goal. Offensive player of the year in the Patriot League. It's Eicher. Doorstep. Sent just wide. Was hit just to release the shot. Back up. Plunkett goes low. Stop. Barnes again. In the game so far for Byrne. Been absolutely awesome. Miles Lipton. Shorty matchup on him. Chance here, BU to tie it again. Stop. Byrne.
It's now moved over to Perfetto, so could be a reason why Perfetto's not been an impact player in this game, but I just don't even remember him touching the ball much.
D'Alto, second, Patriot League scoring behind Perfetto. The back end, the lefty shot and scored for D'Alto.
And if Perfetto's going to be quiet in this game, D'Alto's going to have to step up, and he does. Just back.
Control here in the offensive box. Wow. There was a will. There was a way. Esposito. Crank Morin. Here's Burek. Far side GLE. Esposito. Lost the ball a moment ago, but just to the nick of time, Joe Barisi got the timeout. Plunkett back 15. Passing. Up high. It's like first a pump fake, the charge in. That's got to make the Army staff
on a couple levels, Dave, because Eicher's had a tough day overall, just not shooting at his.
Tell us about his workout routine. It's gotten him so tough. Big high school football star. Play defensive back, running back type. Kind of a Christian McCaffrey-like player. Esposito is shut down.
With the backhander.
I'm with you, he's not 100%. He's just not moving right. Might have been shaken up against Colgate. We had a meeting with him this week, didn't mention it. Didn't want to tip us off. But he might not be 100%. Passing, this time it's Bork. New. Tommy Bork's got another for the Terriers. And guess what?
He's backing down his defender. Always has his head up and has a perfect feed to Bork.
Burek, time and space. Double team comes. This Burek goes so dangerous. Eicher behind the cage. Got a couple already for the big guy. Plunkett, sharp angle, scores! On the board for Army, where the Cadets need it most. Patriot League offense.
I mean, he is shot out of a cannon here. Freeman doesn't get his hands on him. Finds that far side.
Trigger far side swim move. Trying to get by Mazer. Tough angle. Kelly back 15.
No visible scoreboard.
Two-man game. Perfetto. Sharp angle. Scores! Oh. Just enough time and space to drill another for BU.
This team on his back in the last couple minutes. A key assist, and now just a great individual.
BU history in
huge face-off here.
What a shot, what a goal. 1 and 2 for 3. Perfetto, Coletti on the ground. Who's got it? It's Meyer. He scores! He's the wing. Found the ground ball and buries it on a bounce for the Terriers.
This season for BU. Coletti wins it, but can't pick it up. Meyer, an absolute hoover off the ground.
Coletti face-off win. Here he comes on the move for Army. A shot. He scores! He answers! Will Coletti does it himself. The face-off win.
But he goes full speed to tie this game up. That's the point, Mike.
D'Alto trying to win it. 7 seconds remaining on the man up. And then Pilot will sprint out of the box to even up the sides at 6 apiece. Shot. Score!
there. It's BU
Back
winning
into 6-on-6. Great opportunities are generated, and Cates gets a.
Has done it for the Terriers. It's a hat trick and a winner in the semi. Boston University. They'll play Sunday in the championship game.
Wait about 7 Eastern, Lehigh and Navy here on CBS Sports Network. Terry will have the face-off of Game 2, semifinal Friday here at the Patriot League. How about Cates and company?